on his breath, stars in his eyes. He runs again beneath the new sky.
Last time on Pokemon Horizon's Teal Mask, this happened. Ash met his friend Go in the Kitakami and meets a new friend, Ben Gloria, and his new partner, a shiny Pachirisu. They continue around in the Kitakami catching new Pokemon, and Ash and Gloria help Go to get back to shiny Poochyena, and Ash had caught Mightyena. After our heroes had gone back to the valley, and they got their Pokemon all healed up, Ash introduced Mightyena to the rest of his other team, as Go, who and Gloria checked their Pokedex to see how many Pokemon they had caught in the Kitakami. Parents showed up to see how they are doing. They could see Ash had caught a new Pokemon, along with the rest of them. She explained that they are short on one more Pokemon. Go and Gloria were already on it, and said they'll be catching more Pokemon around the block real soon. But just then, Karen and Carmen showed up. They said and they would like to and show them around. However, our heroes seem to be Karen and take a liking, so they accept. Ash, however, wanted to speak to Karen. Say, and wondering how did he got a Hisuian Growlithe in the first place. I don't really know myself, but I think I'll just make it up. Karen said she gotten Growlithe since it was an egg. Of course, the legend said that it had a trainer from some distant region with another Pokemon with an Arcanine in the Hisuian form, has an egg, and left it there at the daycare. After he took care of it and hatched it out, an Hisuian Growlithe is born. Ash wanted to give Growlithe the battle. Karen said something about coming here to Kitakami, that not only about rumors about the Bloodloop Beast, also wanted to get a good story and shot at it. Ash didn't really want to see the Black Moon Beast. Of course, she did mention about collecting a Pokédex, but that was actually more Go and Gloria's thing. So Ash decided to challenge her to a Pokemon battle. Parents see that Ash really wanted to face his Growlithe, so she accepts his challenge. At first, Pikachu wanted to give him a shot battling Growlithe, but Ash thought that he can use Mightyena to face it instead, since it was their first Pokemon battle. And both Mightyena and Growlithe battled through. Growlithe, however, used Stone Age, while Mightyena dodged and used Dark Pulse. Ash could see that Growlithe is a rock and fire type, like a Torkoal. He started commanding Mightyena to use Bite. It's effective, but Growlithe intercepted with Fire Fang. Then he commands Mightyena to use Iron Tail. Growlithe counters with his own Iron Tail attack. Karen commands Growlithe to use Flame Wheel. It affected Mightyena. Then she commanded Growlithe to use Stone Age, but Mightyena managed to intercept that with Hyper Beam. Ash was in shock that he never knew he'd know that move, but he had won the battle. Karen, however, was impressed. His Pokemon, especially he just caught it. That he's a great, powerful trainer. Ash just blushed. He said it was his first time battling with Mightyena. However, She still allowed him to go with him on the Black Movies. And still had to wait for Gloria and Go to catch their last Pokemon. Karen explained about the Black Moon Beast. Said some that it came from another region called the Hisuian region. Legend said that it had wandered off somewhere or from up north and ended up somewhere down here in the Kitakami years ago. No one knows for sure. But they know it was very rare, might be a very rare Pokemon. Ash, however, wondered that it might be an Ultra Beast. But that's what Go and Gloria thought at first. They faced Ultra Beasts before, but that was back in the Crown Tundra. So, Go offered Ash some Beast Balls, just in case. Said he'll go with Perrin to go see the Blood Moon Beast after they catch their last Pokemon. But Ash insists that they should go there together. Both Kieran and Carmen wanted to come on and help, but they also want to show him around the Kitakami. So they all agreed. They told Mirren they'll be right back. And so they did. But one thing they didn't know is Team Rocket is eavesdropping as always. They really thought of following them, but they still got some work to do in the Kitakami for the festival. They want to prepare for tomorrow's night. They want to steal Pikachu and the other Pokemon. But also, they gotta prepare for tonight to start their first strike to steal Ash's Pokemon once again. In the meantime, Ash, Go, Gloria, and their two new friends, Karen and Carmen, and set out to the field to see if they could catch any more Pokemon. Go, however, revealed his newly evolved Grookey, who's now a Rillaboom. Ash and Pikachu went out to see it, and in a long time they haven't seen it. And the last time they met, he was a little Grookey. Ash wondered where his Inteleon and Cinderace are. Go explained they're still back at the lab chilling out with the rest of the other Pokemon. They're taking a break. Thought he could go to Kitakami with just Rillaboom while practicing his drum beat. Rillaboom is happy to see Ash and Pikachu, and Pikachu is just happy to see Rillaboom fully evolved. However, Gloria revealed that her first Pokemon is a Sabo, and also yet still a Drezzo. Kieran thought of revealing his Pokemon, but he hesitated and he doesn't want to get too carried away, quite shy at first. Herman just pondered and said he wanted to show him around the Kitakami, but Go and Gloria says they already know everything. They even know some stuff about some kind of monster lives up in the mountains. And also, the three guardians were only trying to protect the people down the village. Carmen is kind of furious that they managed to know everything. So she just grunted a bit of teeth frustratedly. But Karen quickly calmed her fake sister down. Ash, however, just chuckled. Before he could say anything else, two trainers appeared out from the field running with two of their own Pokemon fainted. They quickly asked what's wrong. They explained about a giant shiny Komodo causing trouble around the ramp. They're just taking sightseeing and seeing they got a Pokemon, just only taking a few pictures about how they live. But that Komodo showed up and started challenging him to a battle, then entered him up. Ash and the others were shocked. They quickly ran off to the Pokemon Center after. Go, however, is excited. Knew that it might be another rare Pokemon he haven't caught before yet. Gloria, however, just wanted to catch it first before he does. The two trainers set off quickly. Ash, Kieran, and Carmen quickly chase after them. Not long now until they finally reach the area where Komodo is, surrounded by a bunch of rocks. When they notice it, he was huge. Ash, go, Gloria! Never seen such a strong pseudo-legendary before, but in a very rare color. Carmen and Karen seemed to know that Pokemon well. Said he'd gotten stronger since it was just a little Jangmo-o. But of course, he ended up becoming a threat to trainers who come across his territory. Go, however, it was excited first. He thought he can catch it so we can help it on his gym match. Also to win in the Galar League. Gloria, however, got a head start first and quickly she sends out Drizzle. Drizzle did his best to try to weaken it down in Pokemon battling. But Komodo is way too strong and too tough for his moves. Drizzle did his best, but Komodo is just too much for it. So it took out with Colossal Soul, and Drizzle is knocked out quickly. Out. Gloria was frustrated. But Go, however, took it a quick jump in. Command Rillaboom to use Drumbeat. It did affect damage. Then you planted to use Frenzy Plant. A new move. Then started commanding to use Sizzle Grass. Ash was impressed and saw how strong both Rillaboom and Go had really grown. Go quickly command Rillaboom to use Draining Punch. It did some damage as he tried to catch it, but it quickly broke free. Komodo quickly used Boom Burst. Then finally used Colossal Soul one last time. Rillaboom struggles up on his feet. As Komodo used one final Focus Punch, Rillaboom was knocked out. Both Cameron and Karen are very much worried, and quickly trying to demand to make a run for it. Go wasn't giving up just yet. He tried to command Pachiri to attack, but he's kinda scared. Ash knew it was his turn, and he had to take in. He quickly allowed Pikachu to jump in. While Pikachu trying to fight back with Quick Attack, Komodo intercepted with Dragon Tail. Then he used Boom Burst. Then Calangaro's Soul. And now Dragon Tail. It survived, but it sent Pikachu straight to Ash. Then it sent right out Cerulege, right out of his Pokeball. Ash, however, knew it might come down to this. Tried to command Cerulege to attack. Komodo, however, stand his ground. Komodo tried to take Cerulege out with Focus Punch, but no effect. Then Boom Burst. But none of his attacks were working. It soon realized it's a ghost type. Ash knew he had the advantage, so he commands Cerulege to attack by using Shadow Claw. Then Flamethrower. Then it used Bluster Blade, but Komodo intercepted and used Colossal Soul once more. It uses Dragon Tail. Cerulege quickly dodged that. Then used Phantom Force. Komodo sees this coming and quickly grabs Cerulege just before it attacked him from behind. Then, once again, Dragon Tail. Cerulege was still standing, refusing to back out. Getting even sent back into its Pokeball. Ash commands Cerulege to use Luster Blade. Direct hit. It was an even match. Even Karen and Charmin are very much impressed. Go and Gloria, however, were surprised to see how strong Ceruledge really is. Ceruledge was exhausted. One last flamethrower, then the battle's all done. Kamo, as ever, was tired and already down to its knees. Ash quickly calls out to it to stand up and fight back. Keep going with the battle and don't give up, he said. Gloria, Karen, and Charmin are very much shocked to see he's rooting for Kamo. Go, however, remembered this from his battle against his Riolu and his Galarian Farfetch. Kamo got back right up on his feet and 1 mile roar and ready for another attack. And before her Ash and Ceruledge got ready for the next move, Kamo fainted. Of course, Kamo used up all his energy battling. And of course, Ash didn't know what to do, since Ceruledge already used up his energy battling against Kamo. Go and Gloria thought of helping, but they don't got much for medical sirens. And neither did Taryn or Karen. But a voice appeared, saying, maybe I can help. And of course you know where that character is. Yep, Brock is back. Not long now when Kamo woke up and sees he's back in full health. Sees Ash and his friends as worthy opponents. It bows down respect and walks away. Ash shouts out saying thanks for the battle and good luck. But Ceruledge, he offered another round against Kamo, since their match is not yet finished. Kamo just looked back and saw all gratefulness. Started to see Ceruledge as a worthy opponent, and looked at his trainer. Kamo decided and made his decision. He decided to go with Ash on a journey. He found an egg, kneeled down, and offers him to catch it. Ash knew that what Kamo wants. Excitedly, tossed the Ultra Ball and caught it. Brock, however, was very much impressed seeing Ash had earned Kamo's respect. And Go and Gloria, however, were a little bit upset. Carmen and Karen were still puzzled with Brock. But Ash did mention that he used to travel with them everywhere to Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh. Of course, Brock soon ended up seeing Charmin as a very attractive woman. Start handing over heels, like every pretty girl, until Kurokon pops out of his Pokeball and poison jabbed him. Then he drags them off. Ash totally explained everything about them already, and know about any pretty girl. Go and Gloria quickly remembered they're still short on one Pokemon. Until they saw two Mudbraids. A thought just struck them. They haven't even caught Mudbraid here or Galar. They quickly rushed down after them, as Ash and the others went out following them, and quickly gone after them too. And that is a story that you know next time. Yep, and that is all I'm gonna have to say for this episode. I wish I could start anything more on the next one, but the rumors have it that Pokemon Horizon is gonna come to an end somewhere around April, and I would rather playing, but I just do not want make it more interesting. And plus, I haven't uploaded in much Pokemon AMV this year quite yet. So I'll be uploading that next episode in somewhere around either in April or May. I don't really know myself, but all I know is that I need to prepare on YouTube. Plus, today is Pokemon Day, and you're all gonna know about the generation number 10. And finally, those secrets will be revealed. Of course, about the starters, but the region and the legendaries, well, I think those legendary Pokemon will come last in the next presentation. And as for her to talk about for Pokemon Horizon and Generation 10, that will be next month. And that will be on the last week of... Well, I'll let you know. Till then, see you later, YouTube. Thank you a lot for watching, and hopefully you'll enjoy Pokemon Day. And I'm already waiting for the video to be ready, and I'll get in touch with you real soon. Until then, see you all next time on the next video, and I hope you might enjoy my tomorrow's AMV video much as you enjoyed yesterday's. Till then, goodbye folks, and see you in the next video. Happy Pokemon Day! JC number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.